Leo Majors coming to you from the driver's seat today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I am on my way to somewhere very special, but before I talk about that, I want to talk a little bit about what you're watching. So, music has always been a big part of my life. If you're a regular, you can probably guess that, but over the past year or so, it's taken up a bigger and bigger spot in my life. I've posted certain things related to music before, but I thought, why not make it an official thing since it's so important to me? So, welcome to the very first Tuneful Tuesday, everyone. Now, first thing I should say, this is not going to be a weekly thing. I love y'all, but I can't commit to creating a musical video every single Tuesday. That's just too much. However, whenever I am doing something cool with music, which is kind of a lot, you can bet that you'll be in on it, and you can bet that it'll come out on a Tuesday. So that raises the question, where am I going? Well, you see, that question goes back a couple years to when my friends Michael DeBrota, Alex Hauptmann, and I first got together and said, hey, we're all musicians, we all love music. Michael, you're pretty good on keyboard and vocals. Alex, you're real good on guitar and bass, and I know how to write songs. So why don't we get together and see what we can jam out? We got together and wrote some songs, had some fun, but something between all of our senses of humor and all of our energies conspired to make them sound like
Eat all the raisins you can, become a raisin man.
Look at my butt, no. Look at my butt, no. Look at my, no. Please be my only friend.
complete shitposts, right? And so we said, oh, that was fun, but next time we'll try to create some serious music. And then we didn't, like liars. We just kept making funny, silly songs, and eventually we had enough of them to create an EP. And so we looked at each other and said, I guess this is our brand now. Time to think up a ridiculous name like Irving Zartackis and the Junkyard Boyz and call our first EP Junk Volume 1. And thus Irving Zartackis and the Junkyard Boyz was born. And therefore I am on a quest to Alex Hauptmann's house, the Curly of this Three Stooges of a band, to see if we can't bang out a few more songs that are going to be on the full album. I decided to take you all along, partly to get a little sneak peek of what's going to be on the album, and also just to get a sneak peek of how talented this guy is. I can't wait to see Alex again. I think this is going to be fun. This is where the magic happens. Hey-o.
Sorry about that. I swear to God, I want to kill Sony Vegas. No, don't do that. I think I'll mute it.
Do you have like a favorite song on the album we're making?
I mean, there's going to be a bitter rivalry between two of the songs on the album over who's going to rock harder, Degreaser Decreaser or Johnny Enigma.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I love both rock and roll songs.
And it's making me choke. I think that I'm seeing smoke and I wanna run and hide. We need Decreaser in the space heater and there ain't no question why. I like that better than the old take.
Right?
Let's listen!
Well, howdy, y'all.
No, I told you specifically not to do that. That's the worst.
Bad shit.
Do not make that noise.
Bad shit.
Well, I am just a simple man, and I never have worried my head about the wars of old, the price of gold, the blue states and the red. But there is something lately that's been keeping me up at night. Can't catch a wink, all I do is think about whether I'm wrong or right.
What the fuck? Is there a ghost in here? So yeah, we started just writing down these stories, and one of them started off with the lyrics to a song called Frank and Hank Go to Jail by this completely made-up band called Irving Zartackis and the Junkyard Boyz. Here we go. Irving Zartackis, 22-string guitar, nose flute, and musical sponge.
Like, all the members of our band are fictional. It's like the Gorillas. Like,
Yeah, but we're not good. Sarcophagus Jones, ukulele and Killer Instinct. And then sometime later, I was kind of in a bad place creatively. I was kind of stuck in the trap of like trying to make everything good and huge and world-changing.
and for me, I always strive for perfect. And that
Yes!
messes me up. Yeah.
Yes! I was striving for perfect. I wanted to be coming out into the world as like the new Peter Gabriel or something like that. I mean, I'd get to like second guessing everything I did, and then at one point I just kind of was like, what if I just made something dumb for the sake of making it? That's how Irving Zartackis and the Junkyard Boyz actually released an album.
Yeah!
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 Yeah, now we're kind of trying to make them good, but we're still not insisting that like things have to be perfect for us to put them out there and see what people think.
You know, the perfect is the enemy of the good. So says
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky. So says Michael Scott.
So say you. Well, we had a super good session, produced a lot of stuff. Before I go, Alex, you want to tell them where they can find your stuff?
Yeah, just go to www.imlxh.com. That's IMLXH, 5 letters. Links to my SoundCloud, my Bandcamp, my itch.io, and a podcast that I actually work on called Toontown Public Works.
Hell yeah, and subscribe if you want to know when Irving Zartackis and the Junkyard Boyz, the first album, comes out.
If only you could spread